Hello everyone. So I've been traveling with Lady Jaina Proudmoore and we finally arrived to our destination of the capital city of Borealis, where her mother is Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore, who's in charge of the city. But of course these guards do not care, they do not approve of our arrival in their city, and they send me straight to jail. So as you can see, I'm incarcerated with our friend here, Mr. Flynn Fairwind, who does not seem to be doing very good here. And of course the cell behind us is actually open. I'm not sure if there's some kind of glitch or what, but we have to cause some kind of distraction so we can head out of this cell. So of course we accomplish this by getting into some kind of fake fight where I give him 2 punches to the chest. As you can see, he goes right down to the ground. I'm not sure if he's faking it or what, but he really sold that. So of course we sneak out of the cell and we pull down the cell block lever, which of course opens all of the cell doors and lets all the inmates flood out of their cells into the hallway. And of course now we're given the chance to reclaim our equipment. But I do have to say that that is probably the worst design for any prison. Why would one lever open all the cell doors? I don't know, that's really horrible design. But of course we kill the block warden down here. We pick up his loot, and then now we have the chance to pick up this glittering gunpowder, which we can use on this door over here to blow it down with the assistance of Mr. Fairwind. He gives it a nice hit. It explodes and sends him back like 20 feet. I don't know, but it looks pretty comical. Of course, we're making our escape, and we are met by 2 guards down here. I don't know why they couldn't just let us escape here in peace, but of course they have to cause some trouble, which does not go in their favor. You know, they could be still alive today, but they decided to attack us, and now they are dead forever. So of course as we run down here, this place looks pretty intense. There are these big crocodiles everywhere, and of course in the sewers it is filled with the scum of the earth, these sewer rats, and they come in countless packs and they're just in the way. They can make it really difficult for us to get out of this prison. And of course at this point it's like, damn, this is hopeless, right? So I see the druid make a run for it, so I'm like, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna make a run for it as well. I give him some friendly healing as he almost died there. And then this sand queen jumps right out of the ground, just a huge surprise. So I'm like, you know what, I gotta get out of here too. So I'm like, should I shield up? No, I'm gonna use the divine steed to give me a nice movement speed buff. I'm just thinking, where did everyone go? You know, there's a couple of other players down there. Everyone already seemed to escape or something. So I'm by myself at this point. I'm getting close to death. So of course I pop the shield and I'm making my way to the getaway boat, trying to escape from these, you know, vile creatures. And thankfully I do. I make it onto the ferry and we happily escape here and make it to a more peaceful place where we are actually welcome. So here we're in the city of the trade winds. Of course we're given a quest to just kind of explore the place, you know, get familiar with where everything is, the flight master, the auction house, all those good things. And of course, not only do we have a flight master, but we also have a ferry master, as you can see here, which of course he will provide us with transportation over the water to get to the places where we need to go. So that kind of signals the idea that we're going to be heading to a lot of other places that are only accessible by ferry, or of course you can fly over it, of course. So here is the Trade Winds Market District, and as you head in here you'll see this portal, which of course leads into a dungeon, but I'm not even sure if that dungeon is available right now. If it's even available in the beta, I guess we'll find out pretty soon. So after exploring the city for a little bit, we're given the quest to create a portal between here and Stormwind City to provide us with some convenient access to get back and forth. And of course at this point we are met by Muradin Bronzebeard, who of course gives us the quest to get the artifact necklace, the Heart of Azeroth, as you can see here. Really easy to get, as all you have to do is take the portal, talk to him, and you are given the Heart of Azeroth artifact necklace, and of course you run around and power it up. I remember when I was doing this on the Horde, I don't know if it was just bugging out, all I did was click it once and I completed like all the quests here. So of course after we empower the heart of Azeroth with the Azerite around the room. We go to the center and absorb the Azerite to power up our artifact necklace, and it becomes a pretty powerful thing indeed. And also we're given a very powerful upgrade, 90 item level upgrade right off the bat, and this thing becomes sort of upgradable. You will see in the future, like it gets its own traits, its own talent points, which are pretty cool. Kul Tiras is made up of several major houses. They're unified under Proudmoore's leadership, but that gradually changed after his defeat at Theramore. So Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore now rules in his place, commanding both the military and the guard. Despite her efforts to maintain order, Kul Tiras has seen an increase in crime, corruption, and piracy. People are losing faith in Proudmoore. To the west lies Drustvar, a mountainous region providing most of the kingdom's ore and some of our toughest warriors. House Waycrest has been a loyal supporter of Proudmoore's rule for centuries, but the recent absence from council's meetings has given rise to troubling rumors. In Stormsong Valley to the north, the Tide Sages of House Stormsong craft and bless the ships of our legendary fleet. But nobody has heard from the fleets in months. The Tide Sages have withdrawn into their cloisters and seem uninterested in finding our missing ships. We must unite the houses beneath the Proudmoore banner and locate the missing fleet. Otherwise, Kul Tiras could fall apart before this war even begins. So of course, after that nice and welcoming cinematic there, we of course are met with the scouting board where we can decide where we want to start our questing. So of course, Stormsong Valley seems interesting, kind of sounds like an orc clan or something. So I don't know, I just decided to start off with Stormsong Valley and see what's happening out there. So of course, once we complete this quest, we're to head over to the Stormsong Monastery, and we're gonna get there by the ferry. So nice little introduction to the ferry mechanic, which is pretty familiar. It's the same thing as a flight master. And off to the side on this Alliance ship that came after Jaina Proudmoore and I, here is the commander. He's gonna give us the quest where we have to collect 100 war resources, which is the same quest we're given for the Horde as well. We have to collect 100 war resources. I haven't exactly found out what exactly that is for. Maybe just for some golden experience, but maybe something else. So I just need to get over to the ferry instead of walking all the way around the Tradewind City. Why not jump in the water while it's still warm, right? But we are going to jump back over here and meet up with the ferry master, who will provide us with the transportation to the monastery. So go ahead and listen to what she has to say about this place.
Time to put that ferry past someone as well travelled as you would be impressed. Our largest ships always carry a tide sage to navigate through storms, withstand heavy seas, and put wind in their sails. Now, nobody seems to know why the fleet still hasn't returned home. People say the tide sages have lost their magic, but I think they're just vying for power, like Ashvane. One way or another, we need the tide sages' help, now more than ever. Not just to bring the fleet home, but to make Kul Tiras whole again, or cure the infection, as Cyrus likes to say.
So that's going to be all for this video today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to sub to my channel. And of course, I'll pick up where I leave off today. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.